What is up, GunPla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs, and today I am going to build the 1/100 scale Master Grade Jesta from the Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn animated OVA series. This is the new Master Grade kit that was released about a few months ago from the Unicorn line, and right now it's one of my personal favorites. Even though I have a lot of personal favorites from the Unicorn series, this one I like because I like its overall design, its uniqueness. They haven't released that many grunt suits for the Unicorn line, and even though this is a more advanced grunt suit, a special forces type unit, it's something different and unique. You get a little sick and tired of looking at the same kit. I mean, how many versions of Unicorn, how many versions of Banshee, how many versions of Sinanju? You know, there's too many to count. And even though we have a long line of kits like that in high grade mode, we don't see that in the Master Grade line. Yes, we do have the Rizal and the Rizal Commander type, and of course the Delta Gundam, the Delta Plus. But this one it kind of grew on me the minute I saw it on episode 4 of Unicorn. And then of course we've seen it again in episode 5 and 6. And eventually we'll probably see a Master Grade version of the Jesta Cannon. Who knows, it may be this year, maybe next year. But yeah, that will be a nice kit to get for those of you who are interested in it. But we're going to focus on the Jesta here, and I've been hearing some great positive feedback on this suit. Very, very detailed, very, very posable. Like the high grade, it has a lot of detailed articulation here. The one thing, of course, is I'm noticing, of course, is the detailed articulation on the shield, where you can actually expand it out. Something that I was not a big fan of from the high grade version. Wasn't a fan of that shield. I'm not going to omit this. I'm going to utilize it. I'm going to make it, of course. So this is going to be a complete build, and I'm going to stay true to the colors, so to speak. I mean, this is a very, very dark suit in a way, where it has some purple, some dark blue, some dark gray, things like that here. I'm trying to see some parts that maybe required me to do something else differently, but we'll discover this during the course of the build. So yeah, this is really nice, really nice. It is also hopefully my next entry for Comic-Con, considering I only have one entry, and I'm not totally feeling it with my last Master Grade build. This one I'm kind of putting it all out. I want to do this perfectly. So let's open up the box and review the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with here. So first tray we're looking at here, and let me just put this to the side a second. First tray I'm seeing here is the A tray. It is a navy bluish color. There's a very strong, two strong yellows and two strong whites here. Of course, it comes with the manipulator hands that we've seen from the Master Grade New Gundam, and of course the Sinanju Stein kit. I'm hoping that they'll continue on using these hands for future Master Grade Unicorn kits. Two beam sabers. There's the rub transfer decals. There's only one green decal, which I'll probably not use. That could be easily painted. Here are beautiful orange clear parts. Here's the lighter bluish parts. It's pretty nice. and then we have these parts here for the shoulders, for the feet. I see it gives you another 2 clear parts here. I guess if you don't want to use those parts. Gray parts, clearly for inner frame work. More inner frame parts here. Very good detail of the inner frame. Interesting. Where did I buy this? Did I buy this from Hobby Link? Or was it from Gundam Planet? And the reason why I'm saying this is because this came out without the plastic tray, or without the plastic film over it. I don't see no parts missing. Huh, that's very strange. I'll have to look at my previous videos on me showing off kits that I received and find out where I got that. Some sort of documentation and manual. So let's review it. Give me a second while I adjust the camera. Okay, so now here you can see the evolutionary tree of the Jesta. It pretty much began as the Jagan, going from the Stark Jagan, the Ecos, and then of course you got the Jesta, and then the Jesta Cannon. More detailed information of the Jesta Cannon here. You could probably find more information online. A good source for me, I mean, Gundam Info, I think you can go and look it up, but another site that I like to go to is mahq.com. Check that out. It has some great detailed information on mobile suits and robots from various series. So you have the parts tree here. You know what? I didn't see if there were parts. Hold on a second. Now I'm a bit curious here. So okay, good. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, yeah. Good enough. Just trying to double check that. Alright. So here's some information on how to assemble the kit, of course, and then on this page, starting on page 7, we have the assembly of the body unit, the head unit, which of course has enough space for you guys to put in the LED light here in the main chest. In which case, of course, I was at Gundam Planet and I wanted to buy the LED lights. The only problem is they had only red and green, and I wanted white because I know that the white will show through the orange color. Here are the arms, the assembly of the hands, the waist unit. Here's the full color picture of what the suit, the mold suit looks like, and here's the painting guide for both the suit and the figure. Excuse me. And then of course here's some of the other Unicorn kits that was released. The assembly of the leg. Continue on with the assembly of the leg and the body, and then the backpack, the shield, the beam rifle, and then it continues on to the final assembly. And of course how to position it, how to pose it, all that good stuff. And of course the position of the rope transfer decals. That's actually I kind of like that dark color of this. It's pretty nice. Okay, so this is what I'm going to build, but let me talk to you about how I'm going to paint. Okay, so we're now going to focus on some of the paints, and the one paint that I purchased a while back that I knew I'm going to need for this was this Candy Indigo Enamel. It is a interesting blue color, as you could see in the image up in the top of this video. And I'm going to see how I'm going to apply it to this. However, there are various tones here of color, because you have the lightish blue and then you have the darkest blue. So I'm going to be testing out several layers of blue and how it comes out. I could probably do the lighter tone of blue using metallic blue. That was an idea. Another idea, and you're going to have to forgive me, I'm kind of like in transition of bottles here, because I was looking at one and I'm looking at another, was something like, and right now I only have this in acrylic, I don't have this in lacquer. I have violet. Thinking that maybe I should replace the lighter tone of blue with violet. Don't know yet. Gray is an interesting idea. That was something that I was thinking of doing. Or I could probably use the polished aluminum for the lighter tone of blue. The metallic blue or the candy indigo blue would be great for the major body tones, while the lighter body tones could be using this or something like this. I don't know yet. I'm still throwing that up in the air. I'm not 100% sure. Gray would probably be a good idea, light gray, but I'm going to continue looking around. The inner frame, of course, will be painted gunmetal, which I just bought myself a new bottle. And some of the trim parts, the thrusters clearly is going to be chrome. Bought another bottle of chrome. The gun, of course, will be gunmetal. So that would probably be the idea that I'm going to do. Now, I'm still testing things out. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do this or not in the way I'm thinking about it. This will change. Well, anyway, let me begin taking apart all these parts and start preparing. So let's begin building Master Grade Jesta.